Okay. Last time I forgot to turn the mic on.
Oh
Oops.
no.
In my alien game, I was like, oh, all right. Well, that sucks. It wasn't the whole game. It was just the start. Luckily, I don't do the recaps for that. Oh my God! What's up, you beautiful bastards? Who says that? Where am I getting that from?
First off, rude.
What's up? Where are you getting what from?
What's
Beautiful
up,
bastards.
you beautiful bastards? Who says
Philip
that?
DeFranco. That's Philip DeFranco.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I call him Milk Toast White Man Does the News because he's like a centrist, so he's always just like right middle of the road of the opinions. But yeah, that's how he opens everything. He's just like, "Sup, you beautiful bastards! My name is Philip DeFranco, and you're watching the Philip DeFranco
Oh
Show."
God, stop it! Stop it! I can't handle it.
Copyright law. Strike.
I would be surprised. All right. Here we are once more. Did not play last week because of calamities. Wow, what a session. Last 2 weeks ago, 1 session ago.
God.
And the one before that, to be fair.
Yeah. The House of Plains.
Can we start with the vision or the scene you did at the start of last session?
Oh shit, yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of.
We caught a scene of these 2 dolls that were hugging each other. They were orc dolls dressed up all pretty like. And we heard the muffled cries, "Don't leave me! Why do you leave me?" And shortly after, we see Ralso emerge, puffy-eyed, and she just slides down the side of the door she exited, that she came in through, and just kind of weeps. And the dolls are
And
just
then it's
kinda...
creepy.
What's that?
And then goes and is creepy.
And then gets creepy. Yes. Then she is just doing her
And
thing at the
then
front
it gets
desk.
creepy.
Right.
And she kind of thinks
Different
for a
kind of creepy.
moment. She thinks for a moment and heads down this crawl space, this secret crawl space, and flips a little thing on the wall and watches these halfling male and a human woman
Like climbing a mountain.
knocking boots. And she gets.
Damn.
She is clearly enjoying the show.
Little weird also, but okay.
She had to feel better somehow. I mean,
Yeah. What's a little light voyeurism between friends?
yeah.
Okay,
Sort
and
of
then
irritated by a hard piece of bread.
so then we took it to you guys just wrapping up in the House of Plains, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
And rushing to get Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. And
She was real sick.
Yeah.
From turning into a
Vargul.
Vargule.
I
Vargul.
still can't get over returning to Edgewatch. Elena knocking on like the cleric's door and him being like, "What do you want?" Like, and
Do your fucking job.
It's early.
Yeah, she's like, "Can you help
It's
us?"
too
He's like, "It's early." And she's like, "Fine, I'll put it this way. If you don't help us, I'm going to introduce your teeth to the asphalt."
Yeah.
You can't speak to a level 5 cleric like that.
No? Do some shit about it.
Watch me.
what do you do?
Yes.
Cure light wounds on me?
What are you gonna do? Heal me? Woo! Oh.
No, lesser resto. Ooh.
You guys are mean.
Legitimately how holy paladins were for years. What are you gonna do?
Your
Heal
mic
me?
sounds a lot better.
Me?
You
Oh,
don't have
sick.
that
Hell yeah.
buzzing going on.
Yeah.
That's really good to hear because, that was really obnoxious for both me and you. But yeah, no, I'm glad. I no longer have a mic that picks up the room because I actually have a mic on this headset.
Well, very nice. Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, you got some healing done. You reported your findings. and told to take the rest of the day off.
Which we
Right.
did.
Which
We did.
you did.
I
Gwendolyn is
have.
recuperating from the ordeal.
And I have memory of us saying that we were going to do a little bit of the shopping.
Okay. We also left it with Savara and Kanthi
Yes.
Oh my god! Yeah.
at the publishing center, or the
Yeah.
of the Eyes of
the-
Absalom.
Yes.
With a certain someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, handsome boy, Reggie.
Yes. Van Kaskerken.
And Kaskerkin. Yes.
Van Kazerkin?
And I think the
Yeah.
last thing we hear is Kante going, "I'm going to kill you where you stand."
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not remember
Because
that.
he published an article that's a terror at the fair. Serial killer runs amok, Edgewatch incapable or unwilling to track down this murderer.
But you guys are not in uniform right now either.
No.
No.
Okay.
But it's because Kanti wasn't the smartest when she talked to the press in the House of Plains.
You could have stopped the sentence a little ways into that, but yeah.
Yeah, you're in this very busy headquarters for the Eyes of Absalom, this broadsheet that gets published. Less than it's kind of like the Inquirer, maybe a little bit. Tends to veer towards a salaciousness and over dramatizations and things like that. And there are lots of people in here working. There's cubicles line the walls of this kind of like broad, long building. And in the center are these clockwork-looking printing presses that are just printing out page after page of today's edition, which you've now been able to read a copy of, talking about how there is a serial killer loose in the streets of Absalom. I mean, at the fair, rather, at the Radiant Festival. Holy crap! Couldn't remember the name of it. Speaking of, a tradition spanning over 4,000 years, the Radiant Festival of Absalom stands as a testament to the enduring spirit and cultural achievements of its people. This grand celebration, observed every century, symbolizes the city's strength and unity through countless sieges. After a long absence, the Radiant Festival has returned with unprecedented vibrancy, drawing attendees from all corners of the globe. Most join in the revelry, while others harbor darker intentions, eager to exploit the occasion to further their own villainous schemes. Standing in their way is a cobbled-together constabulary sworn to protect and preserve the people of this great city. These courageous men and women are known as the Agents of Edgewatch. These are their stories. We got it right that time.
We made it.
Ooh!
In one take, too.
Yeah, one take. There's a few tongue twisters there. Unprecedented vibrancy.
I mean, to be fair, I think you wrote it, so.
It does help. It totally does help. All right. So yes, here we are in this place where, as I've described it, where we have Kanthi and Sabara there. Imagining the hell they're going to get for this.
What district is the Eyes of Absalom in?
You guys are in the foreign quarter, I believe.
You tell me, boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say foreign. It's
perfect.
out there west somewhere. Wise quarter.
Coffee's
It's in the Wise
oh,
quarter.
that's my
Wise.
shack right there.
Wise
Quarter.
quarter. That's right. Mhm.
Thank you.
Wait, say not the farm quarter?
Not.
No, near the foreign quarter, but a very small district that is usually filled of scholars and libraries.
So I think we're like looking at Reggie, and Kanti's visibly pissed off. She's like, you took my words.
I did.
It's not fair.
I did take your words as you spoke them to me. Was it not your intention for me to
I
hear
thought...
them? He kind of puts his hand to his ear to hear them.
I thought we were like having a moment.
Oh, I thought so too.
We are trying to do good in the city, right, Savara?
And she's just kind of like standing there watching, like, what the fuck is going on? And
He's
he's
like twisting his face, like, what?
Yes, yes.
Fellow Edgewatch agent Savara. What's your
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I am so sorry, Kathy. I feel that I am at a loss as to what you mean. Wait, he takes a moment. He's like, you never really told me what it is you do for a living.
Yeah, and I sure as hell ain't going to now. This article you wrote, it's just slander. How is this helping anyone?
Slander?
Perhaps we should go. And she's sort of like pulling on your arm.
Oh, dear, you are turning out to be quite the mystery to solve, I think.
No.
Yes. And he
Your
has
invitation.
this kind of like sly grin on his face.
Your invitation to the houses has been revoked.
What houses?
Because she had asked if he wanted to go to the houses of perfection.
Oh, okay.
And study under her.
Okay. House of Perfection. Yes. I came by there the other day and had a nice, wonderful chat with. I came by there earlier this morning and had a wonderful chat with Tristy.
You see,
And
like,
he gives you a little
this
wink.
vein in her forehead starts like bulging.
He had many good things to say of his one of his proudest pupils.
Like, what?
It's curious though that how you chose not to enlist with the Foreign Quarter Watch and instead chose the Edgewatch. But I suppose there is something to say for the efforts that are being done down the Precipice Quarter, especially with this nasty serial killer about.
And the gears are turning in Savara's head, and like she doesn't 100% understand everything that's going on, but like little pieces are clicking into place, right? And like think. And she does know that something's not good. And when he mentions Edgewatch, she's tugs on your arm. She's like, we should go.
Oh, you really must leave so soon. There's so many questions I have. Perhaps we can arrange a meeting, everything on the record, of course.
Your questions can eat my asshole, Reggie. We're done here.
Oh,
And he looks crestfallen. Oh, how about you, Madame? Perhaps you could talk some sense into her, or maybe we could meet over lunch or breakfast.
Midnight snack.
Yes. He's
I don't know.
charming. He's very
Were
charming.
you hitting on
You know.
Savara again? Is Savara the secret love
magnet.
interest of all the
Well,
NPCs?
Yeah.
I mean, with Kathy storming off, it's
Like
Oh, wait,
maybe we
Kanthi
should have
stormed off?
breakfast.
I thought Kathy
Yes,
was just kind of
yeah.
I felt
Oh,
like he just
I-
stormed off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed that totally. I thought I was waiting for you. Yeah, no, if Savara follows you and sort of like she probably turns back around and glances at the sky, like, oh, and then
He
and then
gives
just
it- he's
hurries
just
out
watching
after
you
you.
guys. He's watching you guys, smiling.
And yeah, they get out on
The truth is out there.
okay, Mulder. They get out in the street, and Savara sort of like grabs your arm and is like, what does that man know about you and us?
Oh, that's not what I want.
He was in the plains that night. Last night he was there. In Nirvana. No, the other one. It's a blur. He was in one of the rooms with me.
And
I thought
he knows that you're Edgewatch, which means he knows that all of us are Edgewatch.
I thought he was a nice young man. I was mistaken.
I'm hanging out in this speakeasy. It's a patron of one of the rooms.
Kanti's not the
I
wisest
know.
fool. in
No,
the
it's
show.
great. I'm not. Yeah, I'm just laughing at it.
And then to top it off, not only did he know who we were, he went to my he went to someplace very important to me and talked to somebody very important to me about me. Do not like it.
The House of Perfection.
Yes. Can you do me a favor, Savara?
Of course.
Don't mention it to Alana.
You mean Elena?
my name's
Yes,
Alana
I'm
Pierce
still
now.
hungover.
Nope.
Please don't mention it to Elena.
All right. And she looks sort of like drawn inward, and maybe is quiet for a moment, and then I don't know, maybe they keep walking a little bit, and then she just kind of stops and looks at you and says, I was recognized there as well. Though I don't know if she knew that I was Edgewatch, but well, realistically, if she almost certainly knew. Yeah. Anyway, and she just kind of like starts walking again.
Okay. So, the Wise Quarter. I'm trying to pull something up about it, and it's not happening. It's weird. My screen is not loading. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what I was trying to figure out. Okay, so you guys are heading back to the city. I mean, to the section of the city where
I think we were like calling it for the day. Like we worked overnight, and you're like, hey, like let's go rest, go home, And Kante was like, "Hey, on the way home, Savara, do you want to go check out this lead I have?"
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was the lead that we just left, right?
That was the lead?
Yeah.
that I just dragged you out of.
And I think like Savara starts to she says like she's recognized too, and Kante has this like she's gonna stew on it a bit, but she remembers how fucked up Savara was, and is like, is this paranoia? Did she really see something? Like, how much does Reggie know? And it's kind of like stewing on that. So we're finishing up.
Yeah, and maybe like it might strike you that she's maybe more upset about being recognized than would make sense. Like, I mean, obviously it would be, we don't want someone to like know we're Edgewatch just from a, we don't want to spoil the operation, and also like the skeevy newspaper dude.
Yeah.
But she on a personal level is kind of upset about it.
Perhaps after we rest, we should meet as a group and discuss what happened last night.
We really haven't had a chance to sit down and talk it through. There was so much, just it was so important to see to Wendelin. Yes, I think that would be a good idea.
The ghoul also got me, but I think I'm okay.
She like puts her hand on your forehead and is, like looking in your eyes, and yeah.
On the other hand.
Yeah.
I crit succeeded the fort save.
It takes your pulse.
Okay.
You seem to be okay.
So the streets here are, really nice and cobblestoned. It's kind of got rolling hills, and in the distance, you're not far at all from the walls of Aslanti Keep, which is the inner fortress of Absalom. It's there looming in the distance if you look to the north as the hill kind of rises, as the base of Mount Cortos. And the buildings are spacious and really clean alleyways, and a lot of students running around. Some of them even come up to you guys and ask if you need any minor magical things to be done, like prestidigitation, shine your boots. But these are mostly like students who are just trying to like get by, making money where they can.
Child we rescued.
Yeah. Well, the Foray Logos is in the Wise Quarter, which is the massive. It's one of the greatest libraries on the planet. A repository of knowledge for the city itself. Even little lower dump. It's really kind of neat. I think I've talked about this before. Like, anybody coming into the city is asked not if they have fruits or vegetables, but if they have any books.
Yeah.
Because if they do, then the books get screened by someone on duty at the watch, and if it's something that is not in the Foray Logos by Absalom law, as passed by the words of, well, not maybe Aradin, but he started the library. They take the book and they give you a receipt, and they say, all right, you come back in a week, and we'll give it back to you.
Describe it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So people smuggle books because sometimes you're going to bring a book in that you don't want people to know about. It's pretty neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's an incredible library.
Yeah, when they walk past, I think Savara kind of stops and looks up at it, and just kind of like in awe. I'm trying to decide, like, probably she would have been there at some point. Like, surely at the very least, her father took her at some point.
Yeah, it's for all citizens to be able to enjoy.
I think she sort of looks at it like longingly, like she would love to go in and spend the rest of the day reading.
Yeah, really, yeah.
And she's sort of like gestures at it and says, "Have you ever been?"
And there's this moment where Kante's like,
Punch
it
books.
doesn't even know what you're talking about, like, and then kind of makes the connection. Oh, no, it's not really my style.
It's truly remarkable.
It's a very Aslanti looking building.
Mm-hmm. Even the architecture is fascinating. Look, don't you see? And she like starts, talking about some those arches there. They were popularized in such and such year by such and such architect. And,
Corinthian arches,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it even had, these beautiful statues and sculptures along the side of the buildings. These statues came to life during the recent assault by the Lich King.
Yeah.
And defended a library.
very Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're just gonna say that JK ripped off Paizo on that.
Yeah. You're trying to like explain this architecture. God, I think Kante's exhausted. She didn't sleep well. She was fighting off her own ghoul fever, and she kind of just like zones out and is like napping with her eyes open as you're talking about the architecture of this building.
Yeah, and Savara's
like,
just
15,
going
20
on.
minutes passes, and she's like, "Let's move on. Thank you."
And you can't take a book or a single page out without a unanimous consent given by the High Council. So nothing can even leave the library. Pretty amazing. Yeah.
Who wants to plan a heist?
And also the Grand Council Hall is located in the Wise Quarter. It's a seat of governance for Absalom as well. And there's also the Arcanarium, which is its own thing.
Oh yeah, we need to check that out and look for leads on the. Oh shit! Hold on, wait. On the case of the maligned mage.
Mm-hmm. It all comes around full circle.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we depart the Wise Quarter, does Elena or Gwendolyn need to take care of anything? Want to do anything?
Other than what we talked about, I'd like to pick up a returning rune. I think that's about it.
Nice.
Returning rune.
I was also gonna get a rune. Oh my god.
Oh, I was too. That's right. I was gonna.
Yeah,
get
I
a
can't think of
rune.
anything else to get right now, unless people can name like a cleric spell that would be good to have in our back pocket in case things go south. Like I don't know what restoration's called these days.
Yeah, something along those lines would probably be useful.
You can look up the remaster changes by going to the game settings. And so
yeah, there's a list of the
remaster
spell name changes. Yeah.
Equipment, spells, feats. Yeah, I know. I had to do this when I had to look up restoration last sesh. I'm like, what the fuck is this spell now?
There's remove paralysis, yada yada yada.
Oh no,
yada,
no,
yada.
I was looking up. Wait, was I looking up restoration? I don't even remember. I don't even see restoration on here.
Yeah. Is it still called restoration? Okay. Well then.
It's not called restoration anymore. There's several different names. Like purified,
it's been broken down into
body.
Yeah. That's right.
There's like four different spells named for various different.
I was looking for remove disease.
No, it's called restoration. I'm looking at it. It's a spell 2, heightened 4th, heightened 6th.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just they didn't remaster it specifically, so it's a legacy spell. But like, since it wasn't replaced, it's still legal. Well, I mean, per serves.
Good.
Legal.
I will make it legal.
It's Pathfinder Society legal.
Okay. Well, if anyone can think of anything, I'd love to contribute to getting. I can cast any scroll, right? It doesn't matter tradition. So if there's anything that anybody thinks is useful, tell me, because I don't have encyclopedic knowledge of all spells in 2e.
Yeah.
I'm looking if I'm across anything.
Thank you.
Right now, I'm gonna save just a little bit more for a vitalizing room.
Hmm. How much more do you need?
26 gold pieces, which is a chunk of change. Probably another couple days of work. So
Yeah, so I'd like to find a returning rune for my star knife. Not that I ever know that I will ever use it, but sure, it seems like kind of a cool thing to have on a thrown weapon.
I could
Yeah.
not. It should automatically return.
And it does almost feel like a tax, but whatever.
Actually, as for the whole getting paid thing, just a bookkeeping question. Because looking at notes about, I know we talked about several sessions ago about how the date that you were saying didn't match up with my notes. And my notes very well could be wrong, but I think we've only rolled for end of day payout 3 times, maybe 4. I don't remember. So
Okay. Well, you're on.
What?
No, 3.
It's balanced out. You're on track.
Okay.
I think.
okay, I just
Money-wise, I think we're fine. We got a huge.
my
thing,
thing was I'm not worried about the money. My thing was just my notes weren't matching the calendar, and I was
Okay.
like, all right, well, it's also not my notes match the number of times we've been paid, but not the in-game calendar. Which, if it's just a matter of just pretend it doesn't happen timey-wimey, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't because some of the cases and stuff list specific dates that things have happened, and that might be relevant.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, that makes sure we're in sync. It is
Yes.
Serenit the 6th at 11 a.m. 11:11.
Okay. Yeah, that's like a day or two later than.
Okay. One thing I want to talk
My
about though,
notes say.
because I know with the bonus progression thing, I just want to be careful and not overdo it. So let's keep any runes that you get at your level +1. Okay. Because I think adding in
Is returning not
a big damage spike. No, you're fine.
okay?
I'm just saying that for
Oh, so I can't get a ghost touch yet because it's level 4. Okay.
yeah. Let's keep it.
Okay. Well,
It's
I'll
called astral now.
save
Yeah.
my money.
All right, cool.
Can I find a returning server? Do I need to roll something?
It's not uncommon, right? No.
No, it's not.
You could spend your downtime shopping.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little chop, and I get a
Okay.
buckler and a returning rune. I pointed up at my screen, like you can see the fact that I have the page up to make sure I know how much it costs. How do I add runes to a thing?
You
I've
have
added
to
it.
Edit the
item.
rules. Yeah.
Details, precious, and runes.
We also have these day goggles. Should we just sell them? I grabbed them off that one guy, but
I don't like the.
I'm trying to remember what they do.
You
They
don't
give
wear
you
your
low.
shades. You don't wear your shades.
yeah, if you have light blindness, you aren't dazzled in bright light, but you take a -2 penalty to perception checks.
Mm.
So, I'll hang on to them for now, I guess. Never mind.
Yeah, that seems like.
I'll do this later. I can't.
They're,
I can't
they're actually
actually.
eclipse glasses.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I can't add the rune serve. So we can
You have
mess with that later.
Is it magical? You have to make it
Yes.
magical. Wait, let's see.
Yes.
All right. Details.
Oh, it's because it's specific. I clicked specific, or it's specific is
Oh,
clicked.
It's not a. Yeah, it can't be a
I just
specific
dropped
weapon.
it. I just dropped it in chat for you.
No,
No, I mean, I
she's
can
got
find it. Yeah,
you
yeah,
have to,
yeah,
you have
yeah.
to have to unspecifies it. Yeah, there you go.
I will unspecifies it. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? I will pick up an expanded healer's toolkit. That sounds useful.
Yeah.
+1 to med checks.
Could I buy healer's gloves? They're level 4. It's not a rune. Or is that you want me to wait?
Yeah, let's keep it to the level plus
Okay.
1. I mean, I might give loot that's plus 2 or higher, but
Fine. I'll wait till we're
Yeah.
almost level 3,
yeah.
which
Yeah.
means in like 6 more sessions.
Buy
Well, you don't know.
Buy more
You don't know.
consumables. Okay.
Yeah.
Saving up.
So was Wendelin doing anything during all this?
Yeah, actually. I was lying in bed and he was taking all of my hair that had fallen out.
Oh,
I was weaving it into a
Right.
necklace, starting that at some point. So it's kind of like a braided rainbow necklace now. And the other thing I was doing is probably taking out my disguise kit, and I started drawing tattoos around my eyes onto my head. Obviously, they're not permanent, but adding some kind of like designs that kind of start at the eye and kind of go up in like a widening array up the side of her bald head.
nice.
And then I did want to try to buy some bracelets of dashing, which I think are fine to get. They're
Oh, yeah.
level 3.
Those are good.
So, but yeah, now I would say Wendelin went from kind of eccentric gnome to like scary short person.
What's the difference?
Well, one is like, oh, look at that weird guy. One of them is like, what the hell is that?
That's fair.
Okay. Is there anything that I need to do? That is there anything pending that I need to work focus on?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Can I pay to get items identified?
Yeah.
Or maybe the watch could do it.
Like, how much would that be? Is it like a good or service that's easily parsable, or is that kind of like a?
I mean, technically,
I could
think-
just also try again because it's today. So why don't I just try again?
Okay.
So I'll make 2 blind rolls, and they will both be Arcana because that's what I
Alright.
think I'm supposed to
Okay.
use.
So which one is which?
I have them on me. One is the order in my equipment is object bracers. So let's go object bracers. Object first, bracers second.
Fails on both.
Okay, that's fine. My Arcana is not great.
I can try next time we're together.
Yeah, yeah. I'm out and about. If it's cheap, I'll do it. Do you have like an amount in mind?
Let's see. We'll do it like 5 silver per level of the item.
Oh, well, then you'll need to tell me what the price is because I have no clue. Wait, do I know what level the item is? I don't know what level the
just-
item is.
You'll find out after.
That's
Sure.
right. Pay. Find it after you pay. Pay
What?
first,
Yeah, but
level
it'll
later.
sense
They say to
motive.
you. All right.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find your items that are unidentified. Oh, there they are.
They're under equipment.
I see.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So it's 1 gold and one. Oh, what happened to the gold pieces? They changed. 1 gold piece. 1.5 gold pieces. Trying to remember the names of the pieces. It's your treasure.
Oh,
guide.
to remember it? Okay. Or to not to remember it, but to
Yeah.
do it is 1.5 gold
Golden-
pieces.
It's golden measures, by the way.
Gold measures. Somebody changed them. I guess because you got rid of your
Uh,
gold. I guess because it got rid of your gold or something.
I might have had 0 gold at some point, and it just came
Yeah.
back as gold as opposed to.
Oh my god. Okay. So
I
what
think
I'm
it
gonna
removed?
do is
I can just remove the coins myself. I've been removing coins myself.
No, it's fine. Whatever works.
Okay.
There was a thing that you used to be able to click. I wonder if I don't have that mod enabled. That's sad.
To do it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So, I guess
1.5 gold. Got it. Pressing done. I've deducted it. I paid.
Press one of them. Depending on who you go to.
Occultism.
Yeah, actually.
You get a bonus. That's for the puppy.
Okay.
Okay. He says that it is a worthless piece of junk.
Ask
That
for
doesn't
money
seem-
back.
Bullshit. Okay.
And it's like this. No, but I will buy it off you for 10 silver. I will give you.
Sense motive.
I'm going to look him dead in the eyes and say, "Motherfucker, who do you think I am? Do you think I just got out of the caravan yesterday? No, beat it."
Okay.
And then I'll go and
Alright,
try to get the bracers.
He gives you half the value back, so you get 5 silver back. Okay.
I get 5 silver back, and then I'm identifying this thing.
Okay. Ooh. Just
Awesome.
got it.
Okay.
Oh,
but you're getting
Thank
a
God.
bonus. But you're getting a bonus too.
You're
Okay.
an idiot.
Apparently.
For paying. See, that's kind of neat. And then I can go bink and it identifies the item. That's
Bracers
fun.
of missile deflection. I'm gonna post
Ooh.
it in. How do I post
Just
it?
click
I can
the
do
icon.
this. Yeah.
But you have it.
All
hidden.
right.
I got it. There you go.
Yo.
So it's
Sweet.
neat. It's once per day because it's a low level
Oh.
item, but it's still pretty neat.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who wants
it does
it.
use
I
a
don't.
reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I,
And
I'm the
it
only.
doesn't make a miss. It just it gives you a +2, which
Yeah.
might
Yeah,
make
but
a
I mean,
That's
But
a
yeah.
10%
That can
increase.
make. You
Oh,
know,
I know it can make all the difference.
Mhm. It can't reduce a crit, but it can make
yeah,
it
and
hit.
you use it
Yeah.
after it hits.
Right. Yeah, that's true. You don't use it
Right.
until you know that it was going to do any good. Yeah.
Right. So
and
it
you
can
do
save
know
you
the
from
number
getting
that it
hit.
hits you by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Pretty cool.
I use my reaction for an amount of things, and I'm going to be picking up shield block very soon, which is going to be even more demanding on my reaction. So I'm off. Somebody else can take this for sure. I don't know that I'm going to be able to use it very effectively. I mean, it is effectively yet another reaction that I could have, but I don't know that I need it.
He's like, this braces are worthless.
No, they're not.
2 copper. 2 copper.
2 copper for the bracers.
Come on.
Can you arrest that guy?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Really?
Well, I
Damn
mean,
it.
Ilana, in this moment, she's not even angry. She's just insulted that she's like, "I'm Parisian. I'm supposed to be screwing you, right? Isn't that how that goes? What the fuck? I think I was born yesterday." Anyway,
Can't these
oh, we got a bracer
usually
missiles.
brush them, so.
Bookkeeping meta. Who wants it?
I would be interested, but
Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it?
Prologue?
You can have it.
Oh,
You sure?
Do you want it, Circle?
No. I'm gonna be fronting the archer.
I mean, you're gonna get shot at, but okay. I'm giving it. I'm giving it then to the stash, and you should be able to take it out of there. Savannah.
Woo!
Say, and yeah, Elena will hand it to you in universe. Elena will hand it to you when next you meet. It's like, look, I know you're always shooting at people, and you get shot back a lot. Like I remember they were, throwing shit at you. So maybe this will keep you safe, huh?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Hey,
So you're back together now.
yeah. I'd say so. I think this is a fine sort of segue.
Yep.
Hey, Savannah, by the way,
So where
I'll
are you
like try
guys
to
right
take
now?
her. Let's say we're at Edgewatch. I don't know when next we said we were going to rendezvous, sir, but let's say it's then.
Okay.
Probably that afternoon, because I think we needed to wait for the detective to get here. Right? Did we? No, we already briefed her.
Yeah.
Then what are we
Already
doing
briefed her.
today? Maybe it's
You have
tomorrow.
the day off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we have the day off. Then maybe it's tomorrow?
Because they're waiting for
Okay,
the
I'll look close.
magistrate to give the permission to raid the hotel.
Yeah. Okay, then this will be the day after and we can wait on it. But I do have a thing.
Okay. So you're gonna say you're gonna wait till the day after? You said.
Well, I mean, that's when next we meet. I don't know where Savara
Okay.
lives, and I wouldn't hunt her down for it. So yeah, and like I have stuff I'm doing that day anyway.
Imagine if you're at home taking a nap, boom, boom, boom. It's your boss with a gift.
Oh,
Who has
I'm your
never
boss
been to
now,
your
huh?
house before.
Yeah. How did you find me?
I work in mysterious ways. Here is your gift.
Anyways, here's some bracers.
See, I'll wait until tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Kante's handing out her address to weirdos in the street, hoping they show up so she can beat them up.
Oh, is that
The standard ground laws.
in a fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah, actually in a fight.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then you basically your orders are to report, at your normal time in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know Savara's an early bird, so yeah, I'll try to catch her beforehand.
Yeah, she's definitely there like 20 minutes early or something.
Okay, so we're gonna cut to the next day then.
I'm good with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think actually, well, Savara would before she like goes home for the night, she would go back in and check on Wendelin just to make sure that.
Yeah, where is Wendelin is staying inside? It's still at the infirmary, or
If there's nobody keeping her there, then probably not. So probably when you go in to check on Wendelin's bed, it's just like some of her strands of hair are left.
And Savara kind of freaks out a little bit and runs over and finds that. What's the cleric's name?
Douchebag?
Douchebag,
Haggett.
yeah.
oh,
Sir douchebag. What?
Sir douchebag. You light enough to knight him.
Yes, I don't
he's
know.
just a
He
drunk.
doesn't
He's
know.
not a douche.
Ergath.
Ergath Balo.
I guess it would be brother, right? Brother Ergath, where is Wendelin? Is she okay?
Who's that?
What, Wendelin, the
How am I supposed
The
to know?
gnome.
She's fine.
she was your patient.
She's fine. She's gotten over the. Calm down. You're just screaming. My head is pounding.
Stop screaming at me.
Stop screaming.
I'm not screaming. I'm worried about our patient. She says a little too loud.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah. And she just kind of like shakes him a little bit and just like stomps off to find someone who actually is maybe a little bit competent. And then I don't know. Would anybody know where you are? Like, did you leave leave word with anybody, or did you just slip off?
Probably just slipped off. Yeah, I mean, there might have been some people who noticed her. I don't know that she was actually like sneaking, but like she definitely didn't talk to anyone. She just was like.
So I think Savara would like poke around and pester people until she like absolutely was convinced that you hadn't died and been carted off to the morgue. She'd probably go down and check all the tags in the morgue. And then once convinced that you weren't there.
Depending on your search, someone probably would have seen her leave. Probably, I don't know, around lunchtime, after she had a nap or something, and just like kind of took off like it was a normal day.
Of course. So in the morning, part of why she gets there early is she's sitting there like very like even more alert than usual, like waiting for you to come in, just because she's worried about you and like you almost died a horrific death several times over, and yeah. Let me guess, you come in like 30 seconds before you're supposed to come in.
Probably, yeah. I probably would not be early today. And I don't know if you were like watching at the door or not, but I don't even know if you'd recognize Wendelin right away, because right now she's bald with basically what a equates to face tattoos and like tattoos going up the side of her head. In addition, her clothing that had always been kind of feminine does not, or like her uniform, that is to say, like she looks much more masculine at this point. So she's kind of, yeah, it looks very different. Like the only thing that you probably, or once you notice her, you also notice that her eyes are definitely two different colors and they're very bright.
And they've always been two different colors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like shining a little bit more than they have in the past. Look a little more dangerous.
Yeah,
She definitely looks like she's had some sort of like shift of personality.
She's had work done.
Yeah, yeah. She's had a lot happen. Yeah, so I think she doesn't notice it at first, but she's like studying this strange person. Because she's a people watcher, and she's studying this new person she's never seen before who's come in.
Probably what helps you find them is the fact that Iant is standing nearby.
Oh yeah, well that'll do it. Okay, yeah, and I think she runs up and runs up to Ilanth and says, "Have you seen Wendelin? Where is she?" And then she like.
She's dead.
What now that she's closer to you, she looks down and sees your eyes and is like, "Oh, Wendelin, your hair. Are you feeling okay?"
I mean, yeah, I've felt better, but like, it's okay. It's okay. I had some thoughts overnight, and I think it's gonna be a good day. I'm hoping we can get out there and kind of like bust some kneecaps or something. I'm sick of this
Stuck in her persona.
And like,
it's point gonna knock her out of
Wendelin, we're not still undercover. You don't have to stay in character. And she's looking kind of concerned, like, "Oh, what did this addle your brains?" Like,
yeah. So one thing you'll notice is that while the accent sounds the same, this is actually a much more masculine.
Yeah.
voice
No,
than Jane
I
was.
think she catches that, but she just assumes like, or she can't think of any other reason like that she would know of, like why you would not be the person that she thinks is Space Wendelin,
It's certainly not trauma.
Trauma is being shown as a gender expression.
Ah.
Oops.
Oops. Yeah, trauma. Oh, it's not my area of specialty.
So we're in the
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, I'm sure.
we're in the next day now, right?
I'm sure
Yeah.
my normal sweet persona will be back at some point. It's just it's gnomes. They like to change things up every now and again, and this is what it is right now. I always wanted to try head tattoos, and it seemed like the perfect time to give it a shot.
Okay, but she's worried about you, and she's keeping an eye on you.
We got to do this.
Okay, Mom. Maybe Clanty shows up to.
Oh, I appreciate
casually,
that.
To her
Because
shift
of your
with all
quick
the-
actions.
Okay, yeah. So
And she says nothing. She's like,
this
"Hey, Wendelin."
this is tomorrow, or is this?
Yeah, it's the 7th.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
so
meeting
this is.
together for being on duty, is my understanding.
Oh, I got it. I'm so sorry. I had a thing I wanted to do with Savara.
That's
I
what
meant
we
to
did
say.
then.
Yeah, okay, that's when we need the flashback, I guess.
Yep.
Before Wendelin comes in. Jumped ahead.
I think. Okay. Elena meets Savara. I'm sorry, I did not catch that. Elena meets Savara out, a little early. She is also someone who usually comes in a little early, though this is the earliest you've seen Elena come in, and you can tell that she's like, I don't know, maybe a little on edge. A little more, what is the word? Not antsy. Sure, antsy. Why not? Than normal, but
Alert.
she notices you. Oh, Savara, I managed to figure out what one of those things that we found was, and I think you should have it because you're always getting shot at. Kindly, with kindness. You're also always getting hit. So maybe stop that, and I'll hand her the bracers.
Thank you. It's not on purpose. I
I
don't
understand.
enjoy being shot at.
Hey, not to put you on the
yes.
spot, but and you don't have to get into it if you don't want to, but are you feeling better than yesterday? Or 2 days ago, whenever it was, whatever. You were pretty shaken up on departure.
Yes, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Okay, do you want to talk about it? Is it going to be no pressure again? I am kind of your boss, but like not really, right? Like
I'm your friend.
I'm not your friend necessarily
We're
either. Like we've known
family
each
here.
other for like 2 weeks. So, but if it helps, I'm here, okay?
My door's
I-
always open.
I do think we should talk. Yes. Kanthi and I spoke briefly yesterday, and we decided that our squad should compare notes, and we all, I think, probably learned a lot at the House of Plains, and I know that I've needed some time to process, and yes,
Okay.
yes, perhaps we can sit down and speak. Not
Okay.
not here with everyone else, of course.
Sure. I meant, all right. You know what? That's fine. If you need anything, let me know. I will not pry. And if you are in danger, please let me know. I would like to help, but I will not.
Of course.
I can
I
tell.
will.
All right. Okay. Use those braces for real. And duck. For the God's
Yes.
sakes, woman, duck.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up?
I've tried.
Where?
I've tried. You said that you identified one of the items. What about that strange little dog?
Oh, the person I took it to was a real deadbeat and told me it was worthless, and then immediately offered to buy it for a gold, which is how you know he's bullshit. So if you want, here you can take a
might I
crack at
see
it, and I'll
it?
hand it. Yeah,
Okay.
she's already handed it to you.
Yeah. All right.
It's
So
suddenly in your hand. Okay.
I'm assuming this is
and,
Arcana.
and if it wasn't clear, Rachel, she was asking about specifically Savara, and then and it felt like Savara changed the subject. Was that an accurate read? I
I
just want to
think
make sure Lilith
no,
did not
she
misunderstood what
wasn't
just happened.
trying to change the subject. She basically has, after talking to Kanthi yesterday and then probably thinking about it all night, she probably did some journaling too, but she's realized that maybe she needs to let y'all know at least a little bit, because she's afraid that some of the very dangerous people who may or may not be following her could also put y'all in danger.
Okay.
Right
Okay,
there.
then that's my bit.
I like this method of identifying items. Okay.
Oh,
you rolled it.
sorry, I had already pulled.
Didn't
I-
use the macro. I hate you.
Hey,
No, you're fine.
Hey, pulled it up before you posted the macro, and then we were role playing. So
You have ID'd the item as a wondrous figurine.
yeah,
Ooh.
we got a doggy.
We got a dog.
It's a statue 1 inch in height, made of onyx.
And it's in the stash.
Cool. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah. I think, yeah. So she'll hand it back to you and say, "This is
What the hell?
I-
Is there a
this
description
is
for
a-
it? Oh, there
It
goes.
probably has it on there. I know what it is though.
Yeah.
She says, this is a truly wondrous little item. It's not just a statue. It actually can turn into a real dog.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I've heard of those. Okay, well, congratulations. Every investigator should have like a loyal hound or whatever. I don't want that.
All right. And she.
Yeah, that's a lot of responsibility. I'm already taking care of a lot
But
of.
if I don't know if it makes sense for somebody else to have it.
Meta-wise, a minion is a terrible idea for me. I do not
Yeah.
have the actions to command one at
Man,
all,
I feel
ever.
like Gwendolyn could use all the help they can get.
Yeah.
Gwendolyn also already has
She
a
also, yeah.
minion, though.
Roll off?
Oh.
Cunty,
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of
Savara?
a rough place to be,
So
I'd say.
my action economy is either really tight, or if I
AO?
You should always
or
have,
if I botch a
yeah, but just because this is a situational thing.
Yeah.
And the last thing you
no,
want
I'm
to do is
just-
fall into like a pattern.
So
of-
what I was gonna say is that I occasionally have turns where
Yeah.
I fail to devise a
Right,
stratagem,
you have
and
that.
then really need something cool to do with my other actions. So
Yeah, I
go
think
for
it's
it,
good
it
for you.
actually
that
might
would be
make
really
sense
good
for
for
me.
you. Yeah.
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 So
I mean, it's
Savara
good,
is
it's good
every
for
match
monks too, because you only use one action to attack. You know, you have lots of
Right.
twice.
Yeah.
I-
Up to you. I feel
Let's
bad
do a roll off.
taking both of the cool things. Okay, let's roll up.
I want to roll
Yeah.
some dice.
Yeah.
10.
I was gonna say, didn't Conti
Down the
have
middle.
the ever burning torch or
Torch.
whatever it's called now, the
That's
ever
true,
light
yeah.
crystal?
Oh.
5, I'll take it.
You got a doggy.
Got a dog.
Proud
Doge.
owner.
Proud owner. Yeah, I
can't
don't
wait
know
to
that I
see what
ever have a turn in which I am not spending all three of my actions.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
situational.
goodness. No, I literally have never had a turn in which I did not wish I had another action. Like, I could be recalling knowledge and raising my shield and moving. Like, I feel like I'm always doing stuff.
When Savara like offers the Conti, she's like, oh, fuck. Finally, when that one star ever run away.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think she's like,
Wait.
have you ever had a pet?
Take that back.
Maybe,
Yes.
maybe. Would you
Mini.
like another?
I think as we're all marshaling together, Elena will check Wen's new look and just Gwendolyn, yeah? Okay.
What now?
Yeah, what's up?
No,
We ready to start the day? I mean,
I'm just checking to see if it hadn't changed. Okay, Gwendolyn. All right, let's go.
Conti
And
doesn't
I'll-
even say her, like, doesn't make any registration that they've changed at all.
Does it what?
Conti doesn't make like any mention of the change, or even seems to like notice that Gwendolyn isn't the exact same way they
Oh.
were 36 hours ago.
I mean, hey, you know? Yeah, all right. I mean, fair. Yeah, let's,
You're alive,
but I
that's
think
all
we
that
go.
matters. They're
I think
not
we go
undead.
to briefing.
Okay, yeah, you muster up,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and there is Sergeant Allo, as always, kind of getting the morning briefing ready. Gives you a nod of his baby face when he sees you.
We pinch his cheeks. He's so
Yeah.
cute.
Oh, you stop
Baby
that.
face up.
You stop that.
Make sure nobody has a peach, just in case.
Look at. Oh, that was. Never thought that was going to be such a moment. Okay.
Really? You really got into that scene.
Yeah.
She bites on this juicy peach.
Yeah, splash.
It dripped down her shirt. Yeah.
The noise I made just scared my cat.
And he gets a missive from one of the clerks. Looks it over. He kind of looks at you guys as he's reading it. Looks back down. Kind of. You can see a look at his face. Kind of, he wants to crumple it up, but he puts it down, and then gets the briefing to order. There's a whole bunch of different guards here. He's even Burzel is there,
Oh, Burzell.
and his squad. Maybe that other dude that was kind of not very helpful outside of the temple is there.
Oh my god.
That fucking loser.
And yeah, he gives out the patrols to everyone, and gives them the old "be careful out there, everybody. Good hunting." No, you don't say good hunting. You say be careful.
Good hunting.
You say be careful
The
out
most
there.
dangerous sport.
You say be careful out there. That's what you say. I was thinking of that I think we're Battlestar.
And then we hear 2 notes, right? Real quick before we leave. Dun dun.
So,
Little hair,
and as the folks are dispersing, he's kind of waves you guys over. And he's got a look on us. He doesn't seem very pleased, but he.
Oh, that's good.
Magistrate Merriweather declined our request for a search warrant of the Galarian.
What was her reasoning?
Circumstantial evidence, really nothing solid, nothing.
Okay.
The words of criminals and other folk.
The evidence is quite extensive.
Could pose a bit of a problem without any hard evidence. We really can't work on.
I mean,
right
that's
now.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I mean, what kind of criminal interacts with upstanding people whose word you can trust? We can only get nice people. None of their friends who actually know what the fuck they're doing. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, the fight ain't over yet. We're gonna appeal to Magistrate Monroe.
All right. Sergeant, what's the over-under on the inspector asking us to do it anyway?
Well, we've got an idea about that.
Okay.
We'll see what Monroe has to say about it. He's a little more liberal. May give us some more leeway room.
I
Okay.
can take off the uniform and take care of it. No worries.
What
No,
was the
I'm
original magistrate?
Merriweather.
Merriweather? Okay.
We are not flying off book yet. You're still under suspicion for misplacing the Gravebreaker.
As far as putting the name in her book.
Yeah, I am. I probably know these
Notes.
people, or know somebody who knows
Yeah.
these people.
Remember, that's why
true.
we're doing all this, is because you're being suspected of stealing something that's bigger than, half the goddamn buildings in this city.
Don't even get me started on that. Unfortunately, that's not related to what our case
Speaking of
is.
things with no evidence, we have so much more evidence for the Galarian than they think they have on us.
It feels political, right? It just
Oh,
feels like something
Yes.
that's messy. But yeah,
Merriweather's a little bit from the old guard. He's not doesn't really view the laws as rigid as Monroe. But in the meantime, I got this notice here. It seems there's been a murder over on the outskirts of Jasper Avenue. Why don't you just check it out?
Okay.
It's super unfortunate we found a place where a bunch of people who we know were murdered, happened to
Wait a
overlook
second.
another murder.
Who?
Sergeant,
The council's got certain protections over the businesses here in the Precipice Quarter.
Sergeant,
part of
why
an
are
incentive.
we doing it though?
What do you mean? Your agents?
Well,
aren't
okay. We aren't detectives, are we?
Savara gives you a side eye.
Well, I just want to know I want to be clear what the extent of our job description is
Well,
here. Thus far, I've kept track of how we've gotten
This
here.
murder is pretty low profile, so
Okay.
I'm just going to put you
Okay.
on it. And Valera's got her hands full on the Gravebreaker case.
It's our
Understood.
test run for a promotion.
What can
Between
you
you
tell
and me,
us?
If you're
Conti.
not feeling up to the task, I can find another.
Okay, no,
I can
I'm
get Berzel on it.
fine. I'm fine
Berzel, hey,
with it,
Berzel.
Sergeant. I swear
man
to
is
the
useless.
gods. It's just you do not get handed shit like this without some kind of motivation usually. But okay, if it's within scope, then it's within scope. I just we're in trouble. I'm trying to keep us relatively out of the way.
Listen, you're not in trouble. Not yet, at least.
Well, we're under
Once-
suspicion.
Once the No More
Ooh.
Cat catches wind of that,
Yes.
That
Not
new-
all of
that-
us talk to the cops or the press.
well, I could say that once the No More catches wind of that
Oh,
expose with the eyes of Absalom, that
I've heard the
What?
most interesting
we're all
rumor
going to be
about the
in
Primarch.
deep shit. What?
I heard
Okay,
he's
I'm
stepping
sure-
down.
I'm sure we'll learn about that later. And I will I'm sure we'll learn about the Eyes of Epsilon later. Elena has no idea what that is. hasn't read it. But to be clear, murder, Jasper Street, anything else?
Yes. What do we know?
No witnesses. Just found a body there.
Just found the body. Do we know who it is?
Where's the body now?
Still there. We just got this. This just came in.
Okay.
You
So are we to retrieve the body?
Yeah. Just secure the area. Start asking questions.
Okay.
See what you can find out.
Canvas.
Just get this one. We've already got the wagons on its way. The meat wagons on its way to collect the body. You best hurry up. Before it gets.
Okay.
Can I stop for a speak with dead scroll?
No, you cannot.
Isn't that really expensive too? Like, isn't Speak with Dead like a high level spell?
I don't even think
A high-ish level spell?
I
think
mean,
I
if
think it's
you're
a
an
rank
investigator for murder, you just keep a stack of these.
I was
right?
gonna say that does seem like a thing we should just have.
Those
Unless
seem
it's
like
breaking
they
the
would
game, in which
absolutely be
I'm so sorry. The
stupid.
2e version, talking corpse.
Fucking
I'm so
corpse.
sorry.
There's probably
in
some
terms of
statute saying that
knocking
it's
at
not
the door.
admissible, right?
It's not. There's actually not a spell called Speak with Dead in PF2.
Talking corpse is the.
Is that what it is?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Level 4.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with
Oh,
that
yeah.
is they're just as likely to lie in death as they were in life. It's not like you have to force. It's not like you can force them to be truthful. So
They might
Right.
have information on who killed them.
Maybe, or they could be lying and telling us what we want to hear.
Regardless, it's a level 4 spell. We
It's a
don't have
pretty
access to it yet.
A lot of
All
lying.
right.
Rank 4, you mean?
Oh, my apologies. A rank 4 spell.
That's
Eventually, we might want a wand of that.
Cagey. That's the word. Elena is cagey. There we are.
Okay.
That's the word I've been looking for this entire time. Oh yeah, I'll hit the I sleep.
Okay.
Real quick before we move on, would it be beneficial for me to roll society or legal lore or something on either of these magistrates, or
Yeah, I'd say just go for it.
You could always do that for sure.
well, I just wasn't sure if you already gave us like everything that
I mean, it's just a name.
yeah. Okay. Well, what does Savara know?
I don't see a rope.
Oh, I just hit the button.
Oh.
Do I have to have a
Target.
You have to have your
That-
yourself your token.
Okay, I don't have a token on the map.
Let me fix that.
Thank you.
Boink.
Thank you. Oh, I was like, but that's comfy. Okay. Now, what does Savara know?
Okay.
It's funny how we all pop out.
So you want to know about magistrate?
I mean, I guess
Merriweather?
both of them, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Merriweather, I guess.
Okay.
First.
He's kind of a mid-level bureaucrat that has been given an appointment by the
Okay.
district council of what do you call it? Precipice Quarter.
Okay. Okay, so he's a magistrate in press, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably a
is-
position, rewarded or bought.
Does she know of any like connections he has with certain houses or anything?
That's a good question. Let me see. Houses, eh?
Houses, eh?
I have something for that, if I could find it. Oh my god. Oh man. All right. There we go. Maybe there we go. Sure, it's okay. All right. So he does have connections with the Thuvian house.
Okay.
of House Nims. Could be a
House Nim.
cousin or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. All right.
Um,
And what are his children's names?
What you know of House Nims is also maybe important. Like I said, they are an old Thuvian house, which is part of the Northern Garund. Very wealthy. It's where the what do you call them come from? The potion that extends your life. Comes Comes from Thuvia.
From Thuvia, yeah.
The unworking elixir.
Yes, it's a very carefully curated and well kept secret. I think only one person knows how to make it or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot of money there. But they are currently suffering a reputation loss due to being a target of the Absalom press.
Okay. Okay.
If there's anybody Reggie needs to write a story about, it's not us and them instead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absalom Press. Okay. Great. And what are his children's names?
Social security number and address.
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
You didn't
Yeah.
roll high enough.
Birthdays.
You didn't roll high enough. Sorry.
Shit. Okay. All
Do you
right.
think he likes his left arm or his right arm more?
Yeah.
These
Okay.
specific questions.
Cool. I just wanted to see how you would react to that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Merryweather.
Okay.
Sorry to slam the brakes on the
Merryweather.
knowledge check.
Oh, wait, I thought that was Merryweather.
I'm sorry, Monroe, the other one.
Monroe. Okay. Monroe is
The other too many M's.
a woman.
A woman.
Yeah, she's a member of House Foxglove.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is kind of on the rise. They're an Ivy District house.
Mm-hmm.
And they're a house that has kind of sprung up almost out of nowhere. And they are a Verizian house as well. She is also. They are also kind of intertwined with the new Absalom block of political.
Yeah, like you were saying, a
intrigues.
little bit more liberal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Block.
Under the leadership of Lady Darshana, who is the head of the Absalom block.
Mm-hmm.
Very powerful spellcaster who is now first mage, I believe, in the city. Yeah.
Okay.
What was the name of the faction that had a riot before the Gravedigger took out a neighborhood that was supposed to be empty?
What faction? What do you mean?
Yeah, who was that? That wasn't the
what
new
house?
Absalom group.
No, that wasn't a house. That was
Oh.
the hold on, I have it.
Oh, they were shouting for
Citizens League.
elections. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay.
They're on the way left.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And does anybody else have anything they need to do? No. Okay. Right.
No. Yeah. On the way over, as we head out the door, if we're cool to skip to that,
Yep.
Yoletta just feels it. She feels a little more at ease, as she exits the guardhouse. Just being outside calms her nerves a bit. Sorry if I was a bit short today. I had a weird night. What the fuck was he talking about the expose thing? I haven't heard about that.
Do you think you could have, if
Paper flies
Gwendolyn turned, completely changing the subject out of the blue, if Gwendolyn had turned into one of those creatures, would you have been able to kill her?
Out of curiosity, what's your bluff DC? Your deception DC? I don't even know the result of my roll, but Kanti,
11.
what the hell is he talking about?
Did she roll an 11?
No,
I
no.
think it
Oh,
was
no.
a-
You have a. Okay, I see what you're saying. Her DC is 11.
Oh my god, okay. So long as I didn't roll awful, I think I catch on
Wait,
to
that
the fact
depends.
that
Are
that
you a
was...
member of the Sleepless Sons and resident of the Forum Corner?
No.
All I'm saying is, if that were to happen again, we should consider what may need to happen.
And all I'm saying is that clearly you know something, because he was not saying that like an announcement, he was saying that like something we should know. And I have no clue what the fuck he's talking about. Anybody?
There's a
I think
paper.
The paper flies by.
Yeah, so,
I'll-
so Savara kind of stops and says,
She rips and
and
catches it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's Kanti's
Um,
photo.
There's a paper. I don't think they're particularly prestigious, but they published a story that.
Kanti jabs you in the side.
And, oh,
Kanti,
Sorry.
we
sorry,
said
going-
we'd talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not like you like gave away details about our investigation like to a reporter or something, right, Conti? Like, what's the problem here? Like, what does the story say? Like, it seems like we've got a leak somewhere.
Kanti, did you talk to the press?
I didn't know he was a reporter.
Ah, of
thought-
course.
I
You
thought he
know,
would help us.
All right,
That's a very-
I'm gonna sense motive there because
I mean, that's
Pretty sure.
full honesty.
he straight up said that he was a reporter.
Well, yeah.
Kanti's
like,
a little bit of a
after-
moron.
Hey, you're lying to us, whether you realize it or not.
What
Like,
what is Chase's deception DC?
Yeah.
She thought that he would help us, and while he was, he peddled himself as a like knower of things first.
Well,
And she was like, "Oh, maybe this man might have some insight into what's going on in Absalom." So she's like, "This is
I-
what I'm looking into. This is what's going on." And then he's like, "Oh, I'm a reporter who peddles extravagant stories of fancy."
if I put this to you, Kanti, a few things. First of all, I'm not going to yell at you or anything. Clearly, you're not a big fan of your decision making. I'm not going to make you feel worse. The second is, of course, reporters peddle information. It's because they get it from people like you know, schmucks who don't take payment first or don't give payment first. If you want something from him, it costs you. If you are not paying, you are the product. Third, do you have like an exit strategy, like some kind of alternate name? Because I'm pretty sure Lavarsis will have you flayed. Like, we'll protect you, but
yeah,
I mean,
blind. The one that went with you all, that's my backup name.
okay, you're dead. All right, everyone.
No, but in all seriousness, this man, he went to a place that I know very well and talked to people I knew. No, people I care about.
Yeah, he's a reporter. He does not give a shit about you. If you die, it's good story. Like, he'll make money.
And if I kill him,
And then you go to
that
jail.
could be problematic because we are
we're
technically the
we're
police,
the
okay?
detectives
Like,
now.
you know what? You at least gotta plant a weapon on him or something if you're gonna like kill him.
Here's some
you know?
crack. Go figure it out.
Oh my god! And then I think it's like the scene fades out from there. I think it's good.
We're
Actually, well, no,
LAPD.
actually, no. I think Savara says, we might have larger problems than a rag sheet.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I mean it's not like I don't know.
No,
I'm not
do
gonna
you?
worry about it. Mistakes were made, perhaps, but like I'm not dead. We
okay.
got out of there pretty good.
Does the name Lady Anasandra? I'm blanking on the rest of her name. Fuck. Something with a V.
Morello, I think.
Yeah. Well, no. What's something? No. Shit. What is it? Lady Anasandra. There it is. Verabel. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's the one I wanted to press. I'm
Um,
sorry, sir. I may have pressed it twice.
Does the name Lady Anasandra Verabel mean anything to any of you?
I just rolled recall knowledge, so let's find out.
Oh, all right. No, you didn't. I don't see it. Hold on. Let me.
Oh, I may need
Just
a
so,
token
select
know,
then.
token. Oh yeah, our
yeah.
tokens are going again.
Yeah. Just
Should
roll.
you
cleaned
post
up.
the name
Just roll a
somewhere
check.
for spelling?
Okay, I'll roll it and it's hidden. I will do
What
so
is
here.
society for this?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. No, you don't
Secret.
know.
Yeah, this is my check.
Oh, sorry. I thought you rolled it already. That was your perception.
Yep.
Mm,
-2. Sorry, -2 to that.
okay. -2 to what?
What I just rolled?
The esoteric?
Yeah.
Okay, because you rolled society too. That's what it is.
I didn't roll society, did I?
Oh,
I rolled
Gwendolyn did.
society.
Gwendolyn did. Okay.
Although I also technically have underworld lore, which is a +4.
That actually
That
probably
would be way more applicable.
Yeah.
How about gladiator lore?
No, stop trying to make it
Dang
happen.
it.
You'll
It'll
have your
happen eventually.
moments.
Someday it'll come up and I'll roll a natural 1 on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Now you're feeling it.
So it goes.
You
Good
know the name. I mean, what do you use the full name?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she says like Lady Alessandra, and then like when nobody's eyes make any oh yeah, she like at like Verbo Morilla. She's just like,
Oh my god, yeah. Well, I don't know her, but I technically have worked under Captain Morella over in the Ivy Lord. I snuck into his house one time. It was pretty funny. He was real
What?
pissed, though, let me tell you. Oh yeah, I got so. I'll tell you about it later. You know, I don't want anybody to hear how I did it, but like, it was pretty
you?
cool. I was there for like a
Reggie's
day and a
behind you
half
with a
before he
notebook.
saw me. And then it was like, you know, so that might be one reason why I'm in this current predicament. Like, you know, instead of the Ivy Court, I don't think so. I think he's just a dick. But like, you know,
Dylan. Oh, gods. And like things are shifting in the brain.
Conti has new respect for Wendelin.
Wait, you said you worked for Captain Marilla?
oh yeah, I mean, I came from the Ivy District. That's the place where I was.
Oh.
If you worked
watched
for him, why did
yeah.
you break into the house?
Because
not?
oh well, maybe I haven't mentioned this to you, but my dad's missing, and like I wanted to see. I don't know. I feel like he was holding something back. Like, I mean, he was on. My dad went on like some routine mission, you know, for the Ivy God, and then like the rest of the people he went with came back, but he didn't, and like nothing's being done about it. So like, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I thought maybe break in. I like get into his office, which I didn't get anywhere near. Like, I didn't do that well, but you know. Yeah, so my dad's been missing now for a while, and I don't know. I just thought he might know something that he's not sharing. They're not exactly the most open and trusting family.
No, I suppose not.
Sir,
So-
did my check boil up anything? It's okay if not. I just don't know that I ever heard an answer.
No, yeah, I said that. Wait, didn't I say anything? No, I don't think I did.
No, I don't think you did.
In my mind, I did.
That happens to me all the time.
Yeah, the name.
ADHDs.
The name is one that is people know of this person. She's one of the operators of the Guild of Wonders, which is a very notorious spy academy.
Okay, I think I'm familiar with this Lady Alessandra. Kind of. I think so. I remember hearing something about how she had a particular interest in some nonsense that my grandma would talk about.
And what you know of the Marilla family is very cutthroat. Very cutthroat family.
I get the impression that she's a no-nonsense kind of woman who's more than willing to be violent. Why? What's going on with her?
I believe that this Van Kaskakin is not the only one who recognized us. Lady Anisandra was at the House of Plains, and, well, let's just say she has reason to know who I am, and she saw through my disguise. And
Oh,
I have to assume that if she knew we were there, she also knew that we are Edgewatch. And I guess what I'm saying is that our covers are good and blown, and
that's okay.
So I wasn't the only one who fucked up. Look,
No, I
look,
don't.
we all
That
make
see,
mistakes.
Conti, do you see how that's
wasn't my
different?
fault.
Conti? Yeah, do you see how that's different? How those are different situations in which one, Savara did not have control over her actions. Like,
and when you say that, Savara's face turns red because she did not have control.
Alright, next time we go out after work, I want to hear this story. I mean, we have to do now, but later.
Savara, if I may,
Yes.
this is why you were shaken up. Yes.
Alo comes out. It's like,
Yes.
you guys still standing here?
No, we're walking up.
Yeah, we're walking.
You're like on
Yeah.
the steps. You're
This
on
is
the
why-
steps of
We
Edgewatch.
throw the Eye of Absalom at him.
Yeah, this is why you were shaken up that day, huh?
Yeah, yes.
This person. What? Okay.
She
I know you just
is a terrifying woman.
Yes, I heard, and frankly, any noble in this city is going to be borderline a little terrifying. But why does she know you? Is that important? I know you glossed over it, so you don't have to answer. But
Later.
if she is interested in us, it sounds like it's because she knows you. And if she knows you, why?
I don't
That is a good
know if it's
question. Why? Like, makes sense for me to be known by some of the Morellos. At least I did work underneath one of them. But like, who are you? You're not from the Ivy District. I would have remembered that.
It's okay if you don't want to answer. I just,
no. Let's just say that she and I have some family in common, and
Okay.
that's not the side of the family that I get along with particularly well.
Okay. All
And
right.
that's, like, I'll
Does
make sure
she
for you.
does she have the same attitude towards you? Does she also not get along with you, right?
Based on the way she looked at me last night, I think she. Well, I felt like a tiny fly caught in the spider's web. I don't think it
Huh.
matters if she likes me or not.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, I don't know that there's anything we can do specifically, and she sounds powerful enough to the point where I'm tempted to just not worry about it and keep an eye over our shoulder. But
I don't know if it will matter or not, but I thought it was important that you all knew because, well,
I
dangerous
appreciate it.
people tend to follow in her wake, and if they are looking at me, then they may be looking at you as well, just from proximity.
That's good to know. Okay. Thank you for telling us about it. Anyone else have any revelations they want to share?
I have one.
It was mostly facetious.
Can you please kick me from the game because I had to refresh and I'm locked out?
Oh,
'Cause it
Oh, no.
says I'm locked out.
I was like, sir, can you please kick me from the game because I'm problematic? Hashtag problematic. Hashtag
Talks to press.
hashtag talks to press.
But no.
Hashtag TIFU.
Mhm.
Conte wants the deets later from Savara, but knows she won't get them around Yelena. So she's like, I'm out of here. I'll head to the body.
Are you able to get back in? You probably
Yeah,
won't.
head to the body.
Let me refresh the page.
Do we know that Yelena lives on Jasper? Didn't you mention
Yep.
that?
She's mentioned it before because we've been to
I can get in
Jasper
as player
before.
7, but I can't get in as me, Surzel.
Yeah. So, I mean, you live in kind of a dangerous neighborhood, Yelena. Like, is this
All
something we
right.
can do?
I
How's your
mean,
stance?
okay. Here's what I'll say. in the interest of openness, I was unpopular in Crestwatch. For whatever reason or another. My charming personality was not well received. So I kind of got shuffled to Edgewatch when it was still a shithole, you know? Um, but I had a family. I mean, multiple people, right? And so there were only a few places that were architecturally sound enough to have that many people, and that was one of them. Jasper Avenue was fared the worst of the grave records tender touches, and so that's what I am. Um, we could do something about it, but money is tight, and yeah, taking care of like 3 people already. I don't know that I have the money to pay rent.
Have you
Also,
considered moving up to Copperwood? I live up in Copperwood. It's
it's
a
a
great
really
area.
long commute.
I
Really
mean,
long
it's not
commute.
that bad. Like, and it's outside, so you ain't living right in the middle of Absalom.
Nah, I appreciate it. I just, with Ferris, it's just I don't want to make him have to do too much. Like
School
he's
district, I get it.
and he's not had the most wonderful life. Uh, so yeah, I want to I want to be able to provide some stability, and part of that is not moving. Um, But I don't know if Jasper Avenue keeps being the center place of disappearances and murders. Maybe I'll have to, right?
So who here thinks it's the landlady that's dead?
I don't think it's a landlady, but maybe it is.
Oh,
I don't know. I suppose we'll find out. We're almost there.
Oh, and Gith is with you too.
Don't
Yes.
get
Oh,
ooh.
oh.
Don't forget about the
Don't talk
Githster.
to
The Gith.
reporters.
No, I think it's funny that if we had this conversation, just every time we say something
Yeah.
sensitive, just clap our hands over his ears. Hey, guys, come here for
Yeah.
a second.
Oh, how was his date with the
Oh, how was
other
your
intern?
date? Yes, how was your date?
Yeah, it was all right. We went out to the beach.
Cute. Last
Oh,
cute
And
plus
yeah.
any AISSING?
fancy.
No, not yet. I'm a little shy. I've never kissed anyone before. I usually practice on my dog.
Nope,
But
nope.
Oh, Kit. Oh,
I
Kit.
usually
Don't
practice on
ever
my
validate that.
my arm.
yeah, yeah. Come here, real quick.
Nope, Gwendolyn,
No,
nope,
no.
nope, Gwendolyn. I had
And
the
he's
same
like,
joke ready to go,
"What?"
but I didn't say it.
Starts backing away.
He's like,
He gets the flare out.
yeah.
HR is
Stop.
on
Don't
the
touch me
phone.
there.
I got consent.
Help!
I totally dead leg Conti.
I was gonna make a fried pickle joke until you started talking about practicing kissing, and then decided nope.
So this dead body, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get there.
Okay, yeah. So
God, I could roleplay with y'all for the next 6 hours, and
I know. Yeah, we could just
Yeah, I
keep
might
doing
do
this.
that.
yeah, it takes about about an hour. You arrive.
We can keep going.
Oh no, Chase froze.
What? Oh.
Oh, get us a screenshot.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
For sure. There we go.
I do think it's funny that you were the one who was having internet issues. Now it's him.
Would this be a good opportunity to take a quick bathroom break?
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Let's
Cool.
go.
BRB.
BRB.
Which would be bring.
Oh, you.
Let's take it back. Let's take
Mhm.
it back.
The dead body?
Yeah. Okay. So
Did
you
you
have
grab that?
arrived. Kind of. Deep into the middle, deep. Into the off Jasper Street, kind of just one thin layer of shops and things that are in good condition. Then beyond that, it gets really crappy. Not a lot of foot traffic. But there is, a like a squire kind of thing, same as Git. That's like stationed there, with like a crate over the body, and there's a crowd of people gathered, all looking. These guys weapon out. Back, you devils! You poor people! No.
That could be worse. That could be me, Yelena.
So he's here. He's like, oh, thank God you're here. All right. Body's under the crate.
Okay.
No witnesses, fortunately.
Okay.
It's as it was found,
Gotcha.
right there. And he points to against the wall of one of an older building where the crate is, and you can see like a hand sticking out from underneath the crate.
Okay.
And he kind of sign off on his corpse, please.
Right.
And
Here.
heads out. Get this like, oh, you're dead bodies. Oh gosh.
Body dead.
Oh boy.
Please, if you need to vomit, don't do it here. Go that way.
Can't imagine you'll make the city or the street smell any worse. So feel free.
No, but he might
Oh.
contaminate the crime scene.
No, yes, of course. I apologize. Yeah, let's look at the sucker. Anybody like? It's like recognizable. Like, is he beaten to a pulp? Like, what are we looking at?
Yeah, what
Okay.
are first impressions?
So you go over and you flip the crate.
Yeah. We'll poke around. Let's take a
Crate
look at this
says
guy.
Peaches on it.
Oh, the plot thickens. The president of the United States are involved.
The peach thickens.
Millions of peaches.
Are they really
Thick.
juicy peaches?
Yes, the plot thickens with two C's. Thickens.
Oh.
It gets thick. Okay. So you flip the thing over, and you can see the face of the person. Like, he's on his back. Looks to be, he's got a long, disheveled beard, very thin.
Human?
Could be a half elf, maybe. Got kind of a slightly pointed ears. Nothing really jumps out at you. Savara, though, notices something odd.
Uh-huh.
The wall behind where the body is, probably about 10 feet, 10 to 15 feet away from the body.
Mm-hmm.
The wall looks to be strange. Something about it was strange.
This is like the wall of one of these buildings, or it's
Yeah,
not like the
mhm.
city wall. Okay.
Right, yeah, not the city wall. It's a wall to an older building. It has
Okay,
like
well,
a different, like the stonework looks different, as if had been patched up. You're about like, you're like 20 feet away.
She stands up and walks over to get a closer look.
Okay.
In the interim, I will set my
What are you doing?
exploration
The body's
activity.
back here.
There's something strange with this building. I'm assuming that's a perception check.
Oh yeah, I need to make mine for search.
Yes. And what are you searching? You're searching the body?
I'm searching the
No,
wall.
I got that. I got what you were searching.
Yeah, I'm searching the body. I want to see if there's any identifying information, anything more that we have to go on, any like bits and bobs. So yeah, I'll search the body for the time being.
Okay. All right. So you.
I don't-
What about?
I was just gonna say, I'm probably watching the crowd more than
Yeah.
searching the body.
Yep, there are people that are just kind of floating in the background behind all the other bodies, kind of peeping. disappearing.
Yeah, I think Savara, like, she was just about to, like, jump into a full-blown forensic investigation, and something caught her eye, and that's odd. And she, got up to go check that out. But, like, depending on how things go, she'll definitely want to come back and actually look at it more closely.
Okay, and what is Kanti doing?
She's gonna talk to people in the crowd, like seeing what people are kind of talking, like what's the rumors going about, what have they heard, have they seen anything?
Begin canvassing.
Yeah. She's not really good at this whole investigation thing, but she feels like she's better off talking to people than looking at a dead man.
Okay. All right. Does anybody want to roll checks that already hasn't roll checks for your activity?
Yeah. Throw out diplomacy.
Okay.
Diplomaki.
By the way, my current active leads are the missing Minkayan Masons and the iniquitous innkeeper. Well, yes, the case of the iniquitous innkeeper. So, if either of these have anything to do with, if this has anything to do with either of these, Pratchett.
Okay.
And she gets a bonus.
All right. So looking at the wall, Kanti, I'm sorry, Savara, you can clearly see that there is like a difference in the stonework. It is kind of, but it's just very strange how the stonework seems to have just melded in with the rest of the wall. It's there's no marks of like repair work or anything like that. It's almost seamless, but the stones are different colors, different coloration. And even looking closer at the stonework, you can see what looks to be a tower carved into the stonework. Yeah.
Oh.
A long, tall tower.
So like graffiti, sort of. But carving?
It looks
How
to
big
be.
is the carving?
It looks to be. It's about. The patchwork of stone is about the size of like a large like dinner plate.
Oh, interesting.
Like
I was
like
thinking
a
like a
round
door,
oval,
okay.
round oval dinner plate, and then the carving of the tower, it picks up like it's right in the middle, kind of, and it's a very strange looking tower, nothing like you've ever seen before.
Is it like the height that a window would be at, or down by the ground, or?
It's kind of, yeah, that's a good question. It's about a foot off the ground.
Okay.
Very, very nondescript almost, and the rest of this building is kind of in shambles.
So there aren't any other features on the building that are similar that it looked like this.
No.
Okay.
The roof is caved in. It looks like there's not much on the other side of this wall, even.
Do you call out the symbol?
Yeah. I think she just says, "Oh, what is this?" and sort of kneels down to look at it. So I don't know that she would like necessarily call anybody over, but she'd talk about it out loud. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And if there's some sort of knowledge check I could roll on that, she would do that.
I rolled a knowledge check, sir. If it's again -2 if it has nothing to do with the things that I.
Thank you.
You're doing your own thing.
Yeah, I figured that this was like after the results came in, but if I need to wait, then I will wait.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, this is all.
Yeah.
There. You're searching the body, right?
Mm-hmm. There's Gith.
Okay, so Elena, you look the body over, and you did not find any injuries.
Oh.
or contusions or lacerations, no bruises.
Interesting. Interesting. No, none of that. Hey, Savara, when you have a second, let's trade spaces, I think, because whatever's going on here, I cannot find out.
Yes. Do you look at this strange symbol? Do you recognize what this is? Did I recognize anything about it?
It looks kind of like a siege tower.
Okay.
And siege towers are a big deal around Absalom.
Sure. Right. So there's a tower, perhaps a siege tower or something carved into the side of the building here. I don't know. Do you recognize it?
I will, of course. We can wait until the other things get resolved.
Yeah.
So now you've got a lot to juggle.
And then, Kanthi, you were trying to question some of the folks.
Yeah. Did we? So sorry, just real quick on the body. I know you said you didn't see any other injuries. Did you even see a specific cause of death or no injuries at all?
I'm guessing that we have not seen a cause of death yet.
Just make sure.
It looks like this guy just dropped dead.
She's gonna talk to some people watching, seeing if she can't get some info.
Okay. Most of the folks don't really want to talk to agents.
Okay.
Don't want to talk to the crowd. They just they're curious, but when approached directly, they just fade into the into the crowd. Doesn't mean they can't talk, just means you can't interrogate right now. You didn't roll very well.
Yeah, she's debating if she should come back again out of uniform and just nose the grindstone
with the mustache.
It's concerning how many solutions you have to problems being, oh man, just wait until I stop being a cop for the day.
Yeah, that is kind of our MO now.
This one though is people don't want to talk to pigs, so I want to find out what's going on, but I don't want to intimidate people just by walking. Well, fuck, look. I have no luck. I'm sorry. The man looks like he just had a heart attack. Or can we rule that out?
I don't know.
Savara.
No, Andy, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I just told Savara that I don't know what's going on.
Well, that's a +1 because of my expanded healer's kit.
You rolling medicine?
Does Serzel the second have it though, or is that still on Serzel the first?
That's true.
Okay. All right. So Savara and Elena are looking at the wall, and then Kanthi is looking at the body now.
Yeah, that's my check for the wall, -2 fair. It should prompt you if it's.
Yeah, I mean, Savara will move back over to the body since we said we were going to swap over and start a full-on forensics investigation.
Okay.
I don't know if it would make more sense for us to each do our own rolls or do an aid or what.
Is this a specific action that you have or something like that?
So
I forget. Or is it just a general medicine?
So my forensic acumen here. Let me put it in chat. There we go.
Right.
So basically, it lets me do it faster, and then I can do a follow-up recall knowledge with a bonus.
Okay. All right. So Kanthi is checking out the body, and you are also doing it. Before Kanthi can come to her own conclusions, you do find that the body, there is like a trickle of dried blood and what looks to potentially maybe be chunks of brain matter are going to have oozed out of the ear cavity.
Oh,
Ooh.
Passion.
Okay, well, I guess it would be another medicine check to figure out what could cause that. Yeah.
Mind flayer.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
Um,
Christ. We Baldur's Gate 3 now.
tablet aware.
The okay.
So +2 to whatever that was. I didn't add it.
You're like mind flayer.
Great. Horrible
Conti,
tentacle alien got him.
Conti does hear. Let me check something.
Ooh, creepy music.
Okay. Yeah, Conti does hear
The kobolds and the black dragon.
something.
Oh, what is called the
She is hearing something. It
In the
sounds
body?
like an army in the distance, like fading away. You know, not fading away, but far away.
Savaris only feels Conti's like
But it-
hand like grip her shoulder.
Yeah, it's not part of like, you know, it's underneath all the noise that you're hearing from the festival and shouting and the music, and it, you know, hear the coughing and the spitting and the cursing, and you're hearing underneath the tone, you're hearing this like, and you look and you kind of zoom in dolly shot as you look and you feel like it's coming from that siege tower, like you are drawn to it.
Wait a minute, to the carving of the siege tower?
That's what Kanthi is, yes.
She's gonna like let go of Savaris' shoulder and reach out and like touch the symbol.
It's in a language you cannot understand. Sounds guttural.
There's something about this. And she has like her whole palm now up against it.
Yoletta will look up at her. I don't know if I found out anything about it. I also want to give Wendell the chance to go again as well.
Okay.
But-
You where your tokens at? Okay. Kanthi, you feel drawn to this. You're not sure why. But then the siege tower, the door to the siege tower opens,
She pulls back
and
starts-
inside is like a red glow.
This is like a tiny little like inch tall door,
Yes, you're about to be
like a gnome house.
sieged. No, even tinier. It's like the siege tower is like 2 inches tall.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, the carving of it.
See, I thought Savara was the one on hallucinogens.
Right.
Yes, and
you
Kanthi
don't
is
ask
the only one
a
hearing
girl
this.
what she takes in her free time.
What? No, I'm right next to the siege tower. I'm still looking at it, unless I didn't find anything.
You do not.
Okay.
Kanthi hears it clearly though, and sees the siege tower open up. Nobody else who's looking at it does.
I was going to say, I will glance at it too, just to see if I know anything, but I'm not going to get closer to it because I doubt I will.
You all see Kanti start to like hyperventilate.
And then
She's
you
having a
are
panic attack.
kind of like hit with an image as the siege tower is now a real thing. You are standing at the foot of it, and you're at the outside the gates of Absalom, and you're watching flaming balls of fire and pitch coming from within Absalom and hitting the siege tower and splashing off. And the door opens, and an army of hobgoblins comes charging out. And rushes the walls and the gate.
Whoa.
Interesting.
What do we see when we look at Kanti? She's still just kneeling there with her hand on the
Yeah.
carving.
And you maybe see her kind of expression maybe twisting in confusion, and then a blast hits you all. I need a will save.
Oh.
Everybody?
Can do.
Yeah.
Hey.
Anybody that's near the wall. Nice.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
also
think I
nice.
left. I'm still there.
That makes sense.
My turn to fail.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that, I think. Yeah, we'll re-roll a 13. That feels
Okay,
better.
okay, that feels better.
That's pretty good. All right, Savara, critical success. Wendelin, success. Kanti, critical fail. Elena, fail.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
Well, you should have known
Depending on
that would
That's
be
a
a critical
DC
fail.
right there.
So,
depending on what this is, would this make sense?
it isn't. Oh no, it is not. It is not an audio. It's not an audible effect.
If it's a
Or
fear
visual?
effect,
It's not audible or visual?
No.
Okay.
It's purely psychic.
but I think
are
it's
you-
only
are
if it's
you
fear.
Accepting those numbers? Am I proceeding?
Yes.
Okay.
I might
Yeah.
re-roll mine. No.
I'm assuming it's not a fear effect, right, Serge?
Is not a fear effect.
'Cause I don't think I give bonuses to anything
Okay.
else. I'll double check, but
All right. Oh, that's a good thing I kept that hidden. Okay, so Kanti, you will take 28 points of damage.
Oh.
This is mental damage.
I'm assuming it's a
And now the corpse is not the only one with blood coming out of its ear.
Yeah,
that almost takes her out. Okay.
Yeah.
Elena takes half. No, Elena takes the full 14. Kanti takes 28.
then it takes 14.
Elena takes 14. And Wendelin also takes half. So you take 7.
Okay.
And Savara's like, what's what's wrong with
Yeah. Do
everybody?
I even feel anything, or
You feel like a bit of a
it's kind of like a what was that?
an emotional assault almost.
Yeah.
Is there
And
a
Gift was
knowledge
like
check?
30 feet away.
Uh-huh.
Is there like a knowledge check for like that I can roll to try to figure out what just happened to me?
Yeah, I'll do the same, I imagine. But
yeah,
we
after
maybe
you roll initiative.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
figured.
Okay.
Serve, I,
Complex.
as a point of order, do I need to roll initiative again since I earlier searched, or because I switched to looking at the keep, do I need to roll initiative again?
Roll initiative again.
Okay, sounds good.
it says there's no active encounter.
Yeah,
Like,
sorry,
cannot
I did not
You're good, you're good.
not have it set up there. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. Just gonna bring us to some random slums here.
That
Just
seems
some
apt.
random slums.
Yeah, this repaired. It was just
Okay.
like a just in case, you know.
Patreon
Yeah.
DM Andy. This is a good slum map. It's hard to find a good slum map.
I love a good slum map.
Oh, do you? Do you really? Okay.
It's my nickname in
All
college.
right. So we're gonna drop.
Look, we're on there twice.
Are you?
That's so nice.
Yeah, up here too.
There's another agent.
Okay. Away with you.
All the agents.
Okay.
That was Bertha.
Away!
Oh, yeah.
Away! Ooh, not great.
The
Well, there we go. Yeah, I don't even know what was going on. I'm just kind of sitting there going like, what was that?
yeah. I mean, put yourselves where you should be relative. This is where the carving is, right here.
That's
Okay.
what the carving is,
And where's
okay,
the
we'll run
body?
Next.
Was Iolanthe in there too, by the way?
Um,
Iolanthe?
yeah, I mean, she's probably watching the crowd more than looking at the thing, but I don't know how far the distance of the thing goes.
Okay. Oh, I haven't actually created him in the party.
That's where the body. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So Savara was over here looking at the body. Where was Gith? Was he kind of help? He was
Just
way away
die.
because we told
He
him
was just out
to
of
go
range.
be elsewhere. Yeah, good,
Okay.
beautiful.
Otherwise, he'd be dead.
Puking in a trash pile.
So
Reading that, by
Iolanthe
the
was
way?
there?
I mean, sure.
I'm asking
Well,
if she
she's a-
was.
She's supposed to be watching the crowd,
Okay.
but she also can't really take an activity on her own because I'm not a full summoner. So
Right. Okay, so you tell me if she was there or not. You don't suffer the damage twice. You just take.
oh
it
yeah,
twice.
no, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll roll for her because I don't know how
Okay.
far the distance is, but she's going to be somewhere nearby, but not like
Okay.
as close.
So go ahead and roll a will save for her.
Maybe she's like standing like over here, kind of blocking view
Nice.
of the body
Okay.
from the crowd.
That is a success, so you will not take any damage.
So, well, yeah, 7.
Yeah,
Right?
I took the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hello?
Okay.
You not hear me?
Hi. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we can hear you.
you now.
Oh,
What's up?
cool. For like the past 5 minutes, everyone's been frozen. I've been trying to figure out.
Oh no! Could you hear us?
Yeah. No, that time it was all good.
Okay.
We were just talking about where Iolanthe was.
Mm.
Sometimes I hate going first. Okay. What's gonna
Did
happen
I get
here?
pinged already? I didn't get pinged.
is
Oh,
that
oops.
the siege or the whatever the tower is going to kind of extend a stony appendage and it's going to slap at Elena.
Oh shit.
No, wait a minute. Let's make it 50-50.
Smart move.
Here. All right. So 1, it's Elena. 2, it's Conti. Well, P is 1 apparently. Okay,
Oh,
that's kind of neat.
he.
I never saw that. I never saw the coin, the Pathfinder coin before. Okay. Oh, I didn't show it. Sorry. It was there. He is. It's 1. Okay. So this is going to be, yes, it's going to strike out at Conti. I mean, sorry, Elena. Ugh. Gonna hit ya.
Okay. Sure. I don't see it. So
Oh, what the hell? Sorry. 21.
21 hits.
I don't know why.
AC
There
19.
we go. Okay.
Yeah, it's not showing up.
Okay, and it's going to deal this much. Oh, 10 points. Poof.
Sure.
What's
Do we see it? Does anybody see it?
I see the strike now, the attack now, but not the
I
damage.
do not see
Yeah.
damage, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is it still
We're-
running as self rolls? Okay. Well, maybe it's because that's how I rolled the attack. All right, 10 points.
Okay, I'll ding myself. Ow! God bless toughness.
Okay. And then it's going to attack Kanthi. Oh no, you know what? That's done. It
Did its actions.
the psychic thing was 2 actions. Okay. Moving on to Gwendolyn.
So, guess I don't know what's happening right now, so I think I'm going to try to figure that out.
Okay.
Fair.
So I'm assuming that's a knowledge, a recall knowledge.
Yeah, you're trying to identify what's happening for sure.
Yeah, like I don't even know if I recognize it as a creature, right? Or if it is a creature.
Right.
It's a complex hazard.
Hmm?
Okay, you rolled, and no, we do not know what this thing is.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was one action, I guess. I know something attacked my mind, but I don't know why or how.
Right. Well, you may have seen the stony appendage kind of strike Elena.
Yeah, she
Right.
definitely hurt her.
I don't know. I guess my first impulse would probably I'm gonna command Ion to. Well, no, that's not how she works. I'm gonna have. I think I can do that either. I'll just shoot at the arm, I guess.
Okay. DK.
Mm-hmm.
20 is a hit.
Good news.
It's a wall.
Ooh. Maximum
Nice.
Damzonis. Ow. Okay. You take a chunk out of it.
Okay, that's all I can do. What the hell's going on, Savra? I mean, Sabari.
Saffron.
I miss.
What is it, Windolin?
Putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think that Conti can hear us.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, I'm back for right
Yeah.
Oh.
It's your turn.
Woo.
now. Perfect. Could somebody please recap?
That's
since
pretty much all
this
that happened.
game-
Wendelin wasn't able to figure out what this was and shot at it successfully, dealing
Like
12
you
points
just
of
shot at a
damage.
stone wall?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I saw
because
that.
I got. Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's a stone arm coming out of it, smacking people.
Hmm.
Yeah, it smacked me for like a lot, an amount of damage,
12 or something.
10 or 12 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. 10. I think it was 10.
What's up?
Whose turn is it?
It's
Oh
Conti's, isn't it?
no! Yeah, and they just
Yeah.
dropped.
He's been saying in
They've
Discord that he's having
they've been
issues
having
with the internet,
Yeah.
so he doesn't know it's going to be able to be playing.
Oh, okay.
they've been having connectivity issues since yesterday. So like I think that's just something going on in Texas.
All right. Well,
I mean,
let's-
there's a lot of stuff going on in Texas.
There's a lot of stuff.
I think it's close enough to just wrap it up then.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
need to- we just started combat.
Cool with that.
Just don't need to.
Okay.
All right, cool. So we will pick this up next week. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
We should throw something in chat to make sure Hunty knows though.
Yeah, because
I'm
they're
telling them
they've
right
been
now.
Get your shit together is what we should be saying.
pull up.
I mean, if he was a mogul who controlled an internet company, I would say that to him.
Put it in a little box. Get
Yeah.
it together. All right, cool. So that's fine. That's a fun night. Good weather, and it's better that this happened late than early, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I was honestly afraid that my internet was going to be a bitch all night because last Sunday night when I was playing, it just kept dropping constantly,
Oh, yeah.
and it was
Wait,
so
did I know that?
frustrating.
No, I don't think I knew that.
No, you didn't know that, but unless you're like creeping on another game,
Whoa,
which would be real weird. But
Ooh, there.
whoa. But yeah, so amazingly, it worked tonight. But...
Cool. All right, so we will play next week.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Getting
was
close.
fun. I'm
It's
so
good
glad
night.
we got back to it.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
Oh,
Good night.
this wall, if it kills me, I'm gonna be very, very
Yeah,
upset
really?
at myself.
I mean, yeah. What a story is that? Killed by
I
a
got-
wall.
yeah,
Well, that's
I
that
ran
guy's
into a
story.
wall.
That guy's story there.
Yeah.
That's how his he made his fate. All right.
Wall
Cool.
TPK.
Wall TP. Jesus. All right. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys
Good night,
later.
y'all. Thank
Peace
you.
out. Peace. Thanks for hanging. Oh, we just got raided. Sorry, guys. We ended a little early tonight. But have a great night, y'all.
Said you could already hear. So.
Bring my beer. I know. What's the R?